Hello and welcome to another craft session with me, Bev. Last week we looked at printing with vegetables. Um, so I just wanted to continue on from this trend really. I've also printed some leaves that I got outside. And I've created a couple of sheets of different prints. Which I am now going to show you how to weave with. So I thought I'd show you this so that you could develop further with your prints, and then maybe you could make some craft cards, then some gift cards rather, to send to people, or equally as lovely, to make a picture to hang on the wall. So what you're going to need today then is a few sheets of paper that you've printed up. Now if you look on the previous craft video, I'll show you how to do that. And then you'll need a pair of scissors. Obviously be careful with the scissors. Maybe you could get an adult to help you with those when it comes to that bit. And then I've got a selection of plain gift cards here, and I've also got just some card. Contrasting colours work really well, so the black background would look pretty good with there being white on the paper. Okay, so after you've printed your paper up, hopefully you'll have plenty of it now. Maybe you've been printing it up all week. If not, go back and have a look at my other craft video where I'll show you how to do it. And then what you want to do is to cut your paper into strips. I would say, because we're making gift cards and they're pretty small, you don't want your strips to be any wider than 1 centimetre. And then you're going to want them to be probably the length of the paper. Now I've printed on A5 paper. Obviously, you may not have that size. You may have printed on A4 paper, but just make sure you get some nice long strips that you can work with then. So I'm just going to cut my paper up now, and then I'll come back to you and show you what we're going to do. Okay, so I've got all my strips, and then what I'm going to begin to do is just to lay them out, and I'm going to weave them together. So you probably want about 4 strips laying down. And then the idea is that you're going to weave over and under, over and under. So I'll show you the first one. So we've gone over, then we've gone under, and then we've gone over. Now, gradually, as you do this a bit more, it'll become a bit more stable. And it'll not fall apart as much. Could be a bit tricky at first, but we'll get through it. So where we've gone over the last time, we need to go under. And where we've gone under last time, we need to go over. Okay, so this one I'm going to use on a card. See which colour looks best, really. I think that one's going to be good. So your weaving doesn't have to be perfect. Your strips that you've cut don't have to be perfectly straight. It just adds to the effect if it's a little bit wibbly wobbly. So I'm just going to trim the edges now. You want to try and keep everything quite still. And just rearrange as you need to. And then you'll need some glue then, and you can stick that then on your card. So I'm just going to continue now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a couple of cards and a picture, and then I'll show you what they all turn out like. Okay, so I've had a good weave with my paper that I printed, and here's the finished piece. I think it'll look quite nice in a frame. And then here's the card that I made as well. You could use these for gift cards, birthday cards. Maybe it could be an invitation to send for a birthday party. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with those. So that's just one way that you can use this printed paper that you've made. There's hundreds of other ways that you could use it and make things with, but I think that's a really nice way of giving it some use. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Please do send us any pictures of your craftings that you've been doing. We love seeing them. Send them on the Facebook page, or you could send them on the Inkwell website. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye, but we'll see you again soon. Take care.